Tomorrow marks 60 years since a tragedy that scarred the University of Texas and the city of Austin. August 1st, 1966, a gunman opened fire atop the observation deck of the UT Tower. Charles Whitman did not stop for 96 minutes. 17 people ultimately died from being shot and more than 30 others were hurt. For many years, it was something people had a hard time acknowledging. Originally unveiled in 1999, just north of the tower, you can find Tower Garden, dedicated to the memory of those who died. In 2016, for the 50th anniversary, a new memorial and plaque was placed there. The garden rededicated as part of a larger effort led by PhD history students to try and fully honor those whose lives were lost.
And the anniversary comes as the tower itself is undergoing a restoration 100 years in the making. Right now, they're about 40% of the way done of what's expected to be a 4-year project. As a UT grad myself, I got the chance to head back to campus to take a tour of the progress so far on the $77 million transformation. These days, the familiar ring of these bells on the UT campus harmonizes with the clang of construction. The sounds are part of the reawakening of a giant that has quite literally towered over the 40 acres for roughly a century. Construction to restore every facade of the University Tower and main building began in the fall of 2024. On this hot summer day, 2 years later,
you can also see a difference between the state of the stone.
We checked in with the man at the helm of the massive makeover, architect and UT Austin project manager Justin Dothard, to see how it's going.
Pretty much on schedule at this point, and hoping that that continues to be the case.
There is a lot on the to-do list for Dothard and the many researchers, historians, and construction teams working on this project. They're bringing the structure back to what it looked like when it was completed in 1937.
This is the first time that a comprehensive restoration has been undertaken on this building.
Dothard says so far the elements have been the toughest part.
We can't be painting in the rain, for instance.
But progress is visible. Take a look at the Brighton limestone on the main building. You can see how it compares to the decades worth of dark, dingy buildup in the spots still untouched. These balusters, hidden behind stucco at some point, are back within view, and letters dotting various parts of the building are returned to their original gold luster. Much of what you think might have been burnt orange paint, like these spandrels, those are the spaces below the tower windows, that's not burnt orange, that's rust. And speaking of the windows,
there are nearly 1,000 windows on this building, and so we've taken great pains to keep the original windows, refurbish them.
The tower's clock is also getting attention.
Originally, there was a lot more gilding in the elements around the clock and also above the columns at the very top of the tower. There was a lot of gilding there, so we're bringing that back, and that will be a pleasant surprise to people.
You can see the tower is currently enveloped in scaffolding, which is an engineering feat itself, with the steel supports not drilled into the delicate stone, but rather clamped in place. A gentler touch for an Austin icon that's lived to see 100.
The architect of this building said that he hoped this building would become the image in our memories when we think of this place. And I think he was very successful. And our task in restoring it has been to ensure that we are maintaining the integrity so that it does continue to project an optimal image for many years to come.
And the nighttime allure of the tower has not been overlooked. The lighting and its various colors and configurations will also be upgraded to an LED-based system. The front of the building is expected to be scaffolding free by next summer, with the rest expected in spring of 2028.